Uh, the Brian Laundrie suicide note, further thoughts. It was dated the 18th. Who's going to put the date up there? Also, a huge issue is that a lot of the stuff was underwater. So when Brian went in on the night of the 13th, I predicted and surmised that as the water receded, they would find him on the edge of the water once they could get in. Okay, now this is a big point. Listen to me. Okay, he goes in on the night of the 13th, and the rains were, increasing the next day. And the water level was rising. That is known. That is a fact. Okay. The father goes in the night of the 13th because they knew he had killed himself, and he went in and saw the car, and maybe he called out, but he couldn't go in. I don't know if it was raining at that exact time, but I do know this, that the next couple of days it did rain like goddamn hell. And like when the father went in, the water was waist deep. The water was waist deep, and I, like other people, certainly surmised that he would be found along the edge of the water after people could go in. Okay, here is a huge issue. Okay, Brian Laundrie goes in, dates a suicide letter the 18th. That would put him writing that suicide note days after he had been in there. Days after he had been in there for 4 or 5 days, even though he went there to commit suicide. That I have a huge issue with. I just don't buy it. I just don't buy it. Sitting out there in waist deep water for 4 or 5 nights, being carried away by mosquitoes, wild hogs, and alligators, and then on the morning that they start searching, that he then killed himself. I just don't buy it. I also don't buy a suicide note. They put the date up at the top of the note. So I say, I did say at first, 50-50, too close call. I say, I lean strongly, based on what I said, that he would have killed himself immediately, as any suicide would, not go out there and, 5 days in that swamp and then kills himself. However, here's another issue. To kill yourself, that's a pretty big thing. That's a pretty big thing. Could he have sweated it out and went to where he was at his breaking point and then did it? He didn't have to get out of that car or go in there. Well, I'm going to stick this gun right up to my temple and blow my brains out. No, he could have sweated it out, not had the guts to kill himself on the spot, like I would have done. I would have killed myself on the spot driving back. I would have killed myself on the spot right next to Gabby Petito. But who knows what the guy was thinking. But the date at the top of September 18th is highly suspicious, as if it was written like a business letter. And so I just don't know what to think.